She's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 love.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Court. Jay Lee's Court. What is wrong with me? This is Jay Lee's Corner. I've been talking about Kaya and all them too damn much. I keep saying the goddamn going court. No. Hello, 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 everyone. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Thank you for tuning in. This is my review for If Loving You Was Wrong. This is season 3, episode 15. I hope everyone is having a great day. It is currently 3:16 in the morning and I can't sleep. I'm not going to work tomorrow, but I'll have a video up about that later. I'm just off for the day, you know. I ain't get fired now, you know what I'm saying? I just had to take a day off, you know, whatever. But yeah, you know, yes, it's the new lipstick. I do love it. It's Fenty Beauty. This is clapback color. Even though my lips are kind of big, so it took a lot to cover my lips because, you know what I'm saying, I have plump lips or whatever. But yeah, I like the color. I'm going to try to switch up colors and stop wearing always the red. So yeah, I feel like my face feels oily or whatever. But yeah, let's just get into this review. This was an interesting episode for a couple different reasons. I felt like the episode went by fast. Like, it was a quick hour. And I don't know. I was just like, oh, okay, Tyler, you know, it is what it is. You know, we see the beginning and we see Steven is bringing in Randall and Brad from the fight they had at the restaurant. And of course, who we gonna bring him into? Lucian. It's Steven and Lucian, the only two cops that were, I mean, where is all the cops? So where the front desk at? Where's dispatch at? I mean, it's just, girl, bye. So, you know, Steven leaves them there because he like, I was off duty. I brought him in. I didn't see what happened. I was outside, but here they is. Here you go, Lucian. And, you know, he leaves or whatever. So Lucian is basically telling Randall to sit the fuck down because Randall running off at the mouth, talking, but ain't saying much. And so he sits his ass down. He asks Brad, what happened? What you asking him for? Well, because your ass talked too much, Randall. If you would have shut up, maybe he would have asked you first. But then again, maybe not, because no one likes you. You're like Stuttering Stanley. No one likes you. No one likes you. Stuttering. I'm sorry. I get all discombobulated. So, you know, Brad, it's like, oh, you know, he followed me to the restaurant. You know, it's like he has a tracking device on me. He does. He said, because he always knows when I'm coming, when I'm going, when I'm leaving my house. He just knows too much. It's like he tracking me. And, you know, I'm like, that's crazy. That's not true. You got a damn tracking device and you know it. And yes, I'm in my comfortable shirt because I'm trying to have a real comfortable day. You know, I'm trying to be real max and relaxed today or whatever. So, yeah. He then said, so no, Lucian says, well, who threw the first punch? And he was like, Randall did. You know, he came in, he saw me and Marcy sitting at the table having dinner. He got all up in his feelings. He started to fight. He hit me, and then we started scrapping. Randall's like, you lying motherfucker. That ain't what happened. And truth be told, it's not what happened. But still, at the same time, I mean, he didn't throw the first punch, but he definitely started to fight because he be fucking with people. And sometimes you need to stop fucking with people, Randall. If you stop fucking with people, they'll stop fucking with your ass. But Randall don't be listening sometimes. He get what he dish out. You know what I'm saying? You keep putting yourself in people's places in their personal space. Somebody gonna hit you over there with a bottle. It was bound to happen. So Lucian, you know, like, all right, I'm gonna let you go, Brad. You know, take the handcuffs off. He can go. And before Lucian can say anything to Randall, oh, ain't that about a bitch? You just an Uncle Tom. You gonna let him go? And I'm still sitting here in handcuffs. You just an Uncle Tom with a badge. And Lucian looking like, you know what? I was gonna let both of y'all go, but you talk too damn soon. You know what? You can sit down a little bit longer and just, you know what I'm saying, take a little breather. And then Lucian walks away. Yeah, let his ass sit there. But as we know, nothing affects Randall. That man didn't been kidnapped, beaten up, damn near hung. He was locked in the goddamn coffin box for a few days. They, dropped the baby in the lake. All kind of foolishness has ensued and has happened to him. Brad knocked his ass off of a ladder. Marcy wanted to divorce him. Alice can't stand him. Nothing phases this man. So I'm like, having him sit in jail for a day or two, well, not even for a day or two, for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes, ain't gonna change nothing. Someone needs to just murder him. Okay, and I don't even believe in murdering people. You know what I'm saying? But Randall just like accidentally, got hit by a car. It wouldn't be the worst thing. It's just fake no TV. But it is what it is. So yeah. The next thing that we see is Marcy at home or whatever, and she gets a phone call from Ian. I love Ian. Ian is my TV boyfriend. I think he's so cute. He's so attentive. I like Ian. I don't know. And when this show goes off, I think he only got 2 more seasons. When this show goes off, I want to see Ian on everything. I need to follow him on social media. I think he's just so cute. No, I'm not, because I don't even be on social media like that, really on Twitter and all that stuff. But I do think he's a cute guy. I like him on the show. All the other stuff I was saying, bullshit. So he calls Marcy. He's like, I'm so sorry about what happened. Are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm okay. It is what it is. He's like, I didn't know Randall was that bad. And I'm like, if you think about it, Ian don't really know all the ins and outs and all the things that's going on behind the scenes, all the foolishness that Marcy has been through. Not only the foolishness that Marcy's been through, but the foolishness that even Larry is allowing to happen because he's friends with Randall, and he's like basically letting Randall harass Marcy. And Ian like, she's so crazy, I can't believe it. But you know what? We gonna get it handled. She was like, we? And he's like, yeah, we. I'ma help you. And I'm looking like, he gonna help you, girl. Let him help you. And because he's saying, I want to help you get away from Randall because it's too much and it's stupid. And he like, I'm going to talk to Larry in the morning. I'm going to, talk to him to try to just get him to do whatever. Because as we see, he ain't get Randall to sign them dang on divorce papers. But I think at this point, Randall has done enough. Why has does no one file protection orders or orders of harassment? Like, they just don't do that? Lucian, a Holder, Cobb, Larry, a lawyer. It's like people smart, but they stupid. I mean, it's just things that people do that warrants you to be able to go to the authorities and file at least a PPO with the person stalking your ass. At the least a PPO. Because if you get a PPO against your potential future ex-husband, that helps in the divorce. Because his ass is crazy. Especially when you bring up that he was fucking my damn neighbor. You know what I'm saying? That's rules for divorce. You know what I'm saying? What am I celebrating? My divorce. It's what you need to do. So, he then asked her, hey, can I ask you a question? She's like, sure, what is it? He says, why didn't you tell me you were pregnant? Why didn't you, Marcy? And she says, well, it wasn't any of your business. And he was like, oh, okay. I thought we were getting to know each other. I thought we were like kind of bonding or whatever. Because Ian has been a perfect gentleman, very nice. He has been flirtatious with her too, but not in a mean, rude, or weird, or abrasive way. It's been like kind of cool, calm, and collected way where he like, I like you. We both adults. Can we date? Like, can I like you? Can I know your name? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite flower? And Marcy been real standoffish, but I think now he realizes why. It's because Randall is batshit crazy and she was done with his crazy ass. So she's not open to dating anyone right now, even though she's after Brad. We ain't gonna talk about that. So, when he says, like, I thought we were bonding, she kind of loosens up and says, I'm so sorry for snapping. It's just so much going on. I didn't mean to do that, And he like, it's okay. He's like, I completely get it. You're going through a lot. He like, but, we gonna get it handled. Don't even worry about it. We gonna make sure that Randall leaves you alone. I'm like, see, that's what women want. A man who sees the situation. He sees the problem. He sees that the woman don't want to be in this problem, but she don't have a choice because the person won't leave her the fuck alone, and he wants to help her fix it. You know what I'm saying? Man, we don't be wanting much. Just come into our lives, see what's wrong if something is wrong, and don't add to the wrongness. Try to fix the wrongness, or just let us know that you see it and you're willing to work with us through it. You know what I'm saying? That's the key to it. So, he's like, don't worry about it. Everything gonna be okay. It's gonna get handled. I'm looking like, is he the male Olivia Pope? Because he like, it's handled. Okay, Ian, okay. So, I'll be babbling sometimes. Because he's reassuring her that she's going to be okay. He's reassuring her that she's going to be fine. He then say, you know what I'm saying, he's like, get some rest. You know, get some rest. He's like, Marcy, listen, everything's going to be fine. You know, get some rest. And then said, are you safe? Am I safe? Yeah, I'm safe. I'm in a safe place. Thank you for asking. That's what I would have said. Because when he said it, I was like, that's a man who like a woman and he want to be sure that she's okay. Because if you think about it, no one has ever asked Marcy if she's safe. They haven't. They let her go around here all willy-nilly, let Randall crazy ass be all up on her, stalking and yelling at her and stuff like that. Ain't nobody ever said, hey, Marcy, are you okay? Because if you think about it, Marcy is the victim. Her husband cheated on her, got another woman pregnant, okay? And now she's having to deal with the aftermath of that. And people have been so concerned with how Brad feel, how Alex feel, the goddamn on baby drowning, almost drowning in the swamp water because her crazy hickey builded parents tried to kidnap it. No one has asked Marcy, hey, are you okay? Are you safe? But Ian, I burped, I'm so sorry. And I know you can hear this microphone. But Ian did, and it was wonderful. It was beautiful. And I'm looking like, see, all she need is a good man to make her feel better. And that's what I'm talking about. And I'm like, okay. So they hang up the phone or whatever. And then we see Marcy having stomach pains. You know, she having these stomach cramps. And I'm like, oh, shit. You know, and I said, you know, we didn't know about that. So we next see Esperanza getting home from her date with Steven. You know, she paid a babysitter. She go check on her daughter who bedroom was off the kitchen. I'm thinking, well, her daughter bedroom right next to the kitchen. That's a weird ass house to have a bedroom next to the kitchen. Ain't that what maids usually stay? Ain't no other room but that room. Let me not go there. I'm so sorry. So, you know, she check on the little girl. We don't see her, but she opened the door. The little girl asleep or whatever. She then tiptoed into her room. And we see Steven at her window. And he climbed in through the window. She's like, be quiet. You have to be quiet. I said to myself, well, you made him come in through the window. He make more goddamn noise in the window than he would have made if you would let him in the front door. You came in the front door. Why you got this man in your bushes? Climbing through your bushes. Climbing off your dresser drawer. Climbing in the window. Girl. And he got them damn boots on, them tight ass jeans, that leather jacket. It's making all kinds of noise up and through their house. And then she like, you know, be quiet, be quiet. He come in, she throw him on the bed or whatnot. You need to be quiet, you know, and don't touch me. She get on top of this man. They doing whatever they doing or whatever. I'm like, you gonna ride him with his jeans on? I have a thing where I think when you having sex with somebody, the clothes should be off. Don't you come up in here and be riding that man with them jeans on. And he was out in them bushes. It could be all kind of crabs and snails and roaches and bugs and ants on that man's jeans. And now it's up on your cootie cat. Girl, have that man get naked, get your goddamn out. And he got on his outside clothes on your bed. Ugh. That's why it's nasty. But, you know, she telling him to be quiet. She telling him don't touch her. But she touching on him and she making all the noises. I'm like, you can't be saying be quiet so your daughter don't hear. She don't hear you because for one, you loud. And for two, you didn't close your damn bedroom door. So now I'm looking, she hear you when she wake up from being asleep. She don't see you two. You could have at least closed your goddamn bedroom door. And, you know, of course, they doing it or whatever. So, yeah. We see Brad get home from the police station or whatever, and he gets out his car and he starts feeling around his car, you know, looking for a tracking device or something, because like, I know something up. It's some kind of reason he's able to always know where I am and pull up and pull out and act a plum D fool. It gotta be something. So he do find the tracking device that's on his car. He then goes in the house or whatever. He's putting ice on his hands because his hands is bruised from the fighting. And Alex comes down, trying to act like an all-concerned little wife. Oh, hi, baby. What happened? You want me to get... And he like, I'm straight. I'm good. I don't need nothing. What you want? You know what I'm saying? He ain't for it. He's still mad at Alex. I made some dinner, you know. You want me to... He was like, look, I don't want you to... I don't want you to do none of that. You know, I'm fine. He like, I told you don't talk to him. He getting right into it. I told you don't talk to him. You did it anyway. I saw you doing it anyway. Don't come down here trying to feed me some pork chops, some pork and beans, or some, you know what I'm saying, some baked chicken and some collard greens and some cornbread and some grape Kool-Aid. Nope, I don't want none of that. You over there talking to that man, and what you doing that for? I didn't go over there and talk to him, and I'm looking like, bitch, he saw you. He saw you. Even though she said how Brandon was outside playing the music loud and I was putting the baby seat, he said, I don't care about none of that. I told you, I asked you to not talk to that man, and you did it anyway. So he's asking, did you go over and talk to that man? I did not go over and talk to him. But he saw you, bitch. He saw you. You left your house. You technically did leave your house, and you did go over there and you were talking to him. So you're both fake lying to this man. He keeps saying to her, look, I'm asking you these questions, and if I find out later on down the line that you lie, he like, I don't care if the lie is big or little. I don't care if I say it's 2 + 2 4 and you say nope, it's 5. It's a little lie, but it's a goddamn lie. I'm gonna be pissed and I'm gonna leave your ass. So he keeps saying to her, this is your get out of jail free card. If you have told me any lies, this is your chance to tell me the truth. I won't get mad. We can move past it. But again, if you lying to me about anything, she like, I don't know what are you talking about. He then asked her a specific question. He said, I want you to tell me anything that I don't know. Anything that I don't know, anything that you may have lied about, just tell me what I need to know. And she's like, there's nothing you need to know. One, that baby DNA test was not done by that goddamn doctor. That's a whole lot that you told. 2, you did go over and talk to that man. You was in his face talking to him. So girl, what you lying for? And 3, you told Randall Brad is not the father. That Randall is the father of Marcy's baby. You ain't telling him stuff. You're not. And omission is still a lie when someone says, tell me something that I don't know that you did. If you don't tell them the things you did, you're lying. So she's saying that it's nothing that he needs to know. He said, okay, but if you're lying, no matter how big or small, when I find out, I'm completely done. I'm not coming back, and it's going to be what it is. And she's like, no, it's fine. So he said, okay, that's fine. She said, okay, we should go to bed now. He said, well, you can go to bed. I want you to go to bed. And then she said, okay, come on. He was like, no, you can go to bed upstairs. I'm sleeping down here. He don't want to sleep with you because you dirty. And she's like, oh, okay, fine. And she take her ass upstairs. So Natalie and Lucian. Lucian don't get no sleep. People always mess with Lucian. Lucian in the bed trying to get some goddamn sleep. And it's 5 o'clock in the morning. And here come Natalie ass opening the clothes and dresser drawers loud over and over again to wake his ass up. He gets up saying, I know you did it on purpose trying to wake me up. What you want? Oh, you want to talk about Kelly? Okay, fine. He did say how Kelly doing okay. She's like, okay, that's good, because she is concerned. And then, she asked about the lawyer, and then he said, the lawyer is a public defender. Oh, she can't have that, she need a real lawyer. Everybody who don't have money keeps saying how she need a real lawyer, but y'all can't pay for it. You can't want, caviar and champagne wishes with bootleg gin and goddamn Seagram's vodka. No, you can't. You can't do that. It's apples and oranges. She can't afford a lawyer. And the law says if you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you. And that's what it is. She don't have no money because the damn Travis fucked up all her goddamn bank accounts. And y'all broke. Y'all can't do no lawyer. And Lucian look, he's actually a good lawyer. I looked over his stuff. He's a good lawyer. She said, well, I looked over it too. He like, well, what the hell how you do that? She like, well, you left it on the kitchen counter. He like, yeah, but it said confidential. She's like, yeah, but you left it on the kitchen counter. I looked. Girl, you better stop doing that. That's against the law. So she still said how, we need to get her a better lawyer. And Lucian says, who got some lawyer money? Do we have lawyer money? Honey, Natalie said, you do. Natalie, you gonna spend that man money? And then he done bought y'all this house. He paid Joy hospital bills. You can't want to spend up all Lucian money on other people. You can't. Let him keep a couple dollars for himself. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, it's not y'all responsibility to get Kelly a lawyer. Well, it could because that's your friend. But lawyers are expensive. They really, really are. But if she has a good court-appointed attorney, and if they stay on top of it, sometimes the reason court-appointed attorneys be fucking shit up is because people don't have anyone checking behind the lawyer, making sure everything okay. That be the problem. But it is what it is. He then bring up how he talked to Kelly and how she was just more worried about justice and what will go on with him or whatever. And Lucian said, yeah, because she brought it up, and I told her that if she go to jail, we'll keep him. Honey, Natalie said, who gonna keep that boy? We not gonna keep that boy. She said that for real, but she was like, we already got 3 kids. It's already so much, and I can't believe you said that without talking to me first. I'm like, Natalie don't care. I won't say she don't care. Natalie's concern is we need to get Kelly out of jail so she can get her son. I want her son out of my house. That's what it is. Natalie she want justice out of her house. She think justice is trouble. And I think it's because of the things he been had, and she thinking that he gonna be like a bad influence on her own kids. But at the same time, I get it. She had 3 children. She's been struggling her whole life. She does not want to add a 4th child to the rock. Honey, because she said, what her family at? Lucian said, you her friend, you tell me. That is true. You her girl, I don't know that lady, you know that lady, you tell me where her family at. And that is true. We don't see any of her family ever. And we know Justice Daddy is in jail. And does that mean that the original mama Aunt Viv gonna get her? Because we ain't seen Aunt Viv in a minute. So he like, look, we'll get it all figured out. I don't think she's gonna go to jail. She like, but she already in jail. He like, well, I don't think she's gonna go to prison. But we'll get it all figured out, and then we'll get things situated. And she wants justice at her house. That's what it is. She like, I don't want to keep that boy. You know what I'm saying? If he, out here stealing secrets and giving away credit card numbers and checkbooks and bank accounts and stuff, I don't want that boy up in here. So I be too much sometimes. The next thing we see is Steven and Essie is in the bed. He's sleeping. And she waking his ass up because he's snoring. I guess everybody up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but it is what it is. And, she wakes him up or whatever. Like, you're snoring. He's like, all right, my fault. She then said, you know what? You should leave. And it's weird because she's sitting up there looking like she's just discussing with herself. And I'm like, well, did she discuss it with herself? Or did she just... I think she liked to play this whole victim, I need drama stuff, let me argue. Because she like, all right, I'll leave. And he getting up to put his clothes on early in the morning. It's cold outside and stuff. He then asked, like, you want me to go out the window, out the front door? Like, what you want me to do? She's like, no, you can go out the window. He's like, well, okay, well, if your neighbors see me, it's the morning time. She's like, oh, yeah, you can go through the front door. But she getting mad like, oh, well, thanks for leaving without, arguing about it. He's like, yeah, no problem, I'm going to leave. But she getting upset like... do you just want me for sex? Like, is that what this is? And he's like, what? He's like, look, you asked for this. This is how you want things. I'm giving you what you want. And the thing is, I was confused as to why she was upset. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And I feel like Esperanza likes arguing. She likes fussing and fighting. She likes disruptive behavior. She likes dysfunctional situations. Hence the reason her has got a baby with Eddie. And I feel like Steven don't do any of that. So she like, I woke him up early in the morning and told him to leave. And he don't want to argue with me. How dare you not argue with me? Oh, you don't want to argue with me? Well, I'm going to start an argument. And then he looked at her, he like, you know what? You're crazy. You know what? I don't think we should do this anymore. She's like, well, you know what? I think that too. Fine. I have my reasons. What's your reasons? But bitch, he just said because you was crazy. And then he said, look, I try to give you what you want. I like you. I want to get to know you, but you won't let me in. And I don't have time for the foolishness. And then she like, well, I've been hurt before. Esperanza, we give no fucks, girl. I'm just starting not to like her, point blank, period. There's no reason for her to be trying to argue with Steven. She liked dysfunction and he not giving her dysfunction. So she wants to create dysfunction. He ended up leaving or whatever. He go out the house. So when he go out the house and everything, Eddie sitting on his bike, on Steven's bike, and like, yeah, 3 hours and however many minutes. Eddie been out there for 4 hours waiting. I'm like, Eddie is crazy. This fool said, you know why I sat out here for 4 hours waiting for you to come out here? Because you nuts. But Steven ain't for it. Steven like, I ain't scared of you. We both got bad. This boy gone here somewhere. And Eddie said, the only reason I'm not gonna shoot you is because your FBI badge. You shouldn't shoot them because you shouldn't be out here shooting people. You know what I'm saying? You just shouldn't be doing that. They have a whole, I ain't leaving when I ain't leaving either. I ain't got to leave because I paid the mortgage. Bullshit. Steven then says, I ain't leaving this house until you leave this house. And that's it. So Steven's on his bike. Eddie said, you know what, fine, I'm leaving anyway. So we see Steven pull off on his motorcycle. But then we see a van pull off behind Steven. And then behind that van, Eddie pull off. So I'm like, Did that mean something? Did it not mean something? I'm completely confused, but it is what it is. Next we see Randall's about to be, released or whatever. They put him, like, this whole time I thought Kelly was like under the jail, like the cells is like downstairs somewhere, like they not on the first floor on the level with the other people. So it's like some benches outside. So they sit Randall ass down and the cop walks away or whatever. They just happen to put him right in front of Kelly's cell. He like, oh, look at here, look at here, look at here. Now he fucking with Kelly. We all know Kelly ass is remedial. She don't know when to shut up and she don't know when to talk. She get the shit confused. So Randall's sitting there being his typical Randall stuff. You would think Kelly would be smart enough to just shut the fuck up. But Kelly is never smart enough to do the right thing in the right moment. So he's antagonizing her. He's messing with her. He's saying like, I can be a witness in your trial. I do things like this. That's what I do, because I was there, that poor Travis. Basically getting in her head. Kelly dumb. Shut up, Randall. Stop talking to me, Randall. If you don't sit there and ignore that asshole, Randall been an asshole this whole time you've known him. Fuck him. Nobody care. Ignore him. Not Kelly. Nope, not Kelly. He's saying how, she gonna go to jail for a long time. First Ramsey, now Travis, two black men you killed, they dead on your doorstep. They, their bodies is on your hands. All the stuff he's saying to her. Your son is going to be an orphan because his mama killed the man. I'm like, well, Lord, here we go. So when he bring up justice, don't you talk about my son. Shut up, Randall. Girl, sit the fuck down and shut up, Kelly. Is what I kept yelling at the goddamn on TV. Sit the fuck down and shut up, Kelly. Kelly ain't want to do that. Randall being Randall, he's gonna be an orphan. You're gonna be in jail, in prison forever. Because you shot him with that gun. You right, I shot him, and if I had the gun right now, I'll blow your brains out just like I did Travis. Why the fuck would you say that? Why? How many people have told you don't say anything to anyone in this place? You are in jail. Everything is being recorded. And you said the dumbest shit that you could say. You let this fool bait you. Because when she says it, he laughs. And then she's like, what are you laughing about? He points up and she looks and it's the camera. The camera, of course, has recorded all of that. We know that's what happened. And he's like, yo, you so dumb. I just walked you right into that. I mean, a good defense lawyer will be able to argue that he did bait her into that. He antagonized her. She was already under duress. She was already confused. She had been in jail. She was already delusional. See, all kind of things that they can argue about why she said it. Because again, Kelly not saying that she didn't shoot him. She's saying the reason she did is because of what he did to her. But still, Kelly, why can't you ever just shut the fuck up? Why can't you ever do it? Because when you're supposed to talk, you don't. And when you're not supposed to talk, you do. Girl, get us together. She's so fucking remedial. And then she kind of go back to her cell, the bed in her cell, and now she want to be quiet. Oh, now you want to shut up, Kelly? Girl, I just can't take her serious. So next we see Eddie, and he pulling up to this damn U-Haul truck. Now my thing is, the U-Haul truck look as if it's parked on the side of a road. It don't look like it's in a parking lot, but it do look like it's kind of far out in a rural area or whatever. He go up in there. Larry all tired. He's tired and he's beaten up and his shirt is dirty now. I still don't see no blood, but it is what it is. We know how it can be. And Larry's saying, I want to go home. I want to go home now. I want to go home. I know my office probably looking for me. I know someone's looking for me. You need to let me go. You can't just leave me here. Hey, like they looked into that. No one has called looking for you, not your office, not even your wife. No one gives a fuck where you at. I mean, it's kind of true. So, Larry like, I can't breathe. I need you to let me go. Because, of course, Eddie choking him up. He messing with him or whatever. And, he like, we need to have a safe word. That's how this works. We need to have a safe word that you don't kill me because you can't kill me. You don't want to kill me. We need to have a safe word. Okay, the safe word is going to be golfer. I'm like, golfer? Okay. If I say that word, you need to stop because you don't want to kill me. Eddie said, I do want to kill you. You know what I'm saying? I'm a killer. I want you dead. I don't like motherfuckers like you. I'm like, Eddie. So Eddie brought that whole little plastic bag thing and Larry panicking. Oh, no, sir, no, sir, no, sir, no, sir. Please don't put that bag on my head, sir. I don't know why I'm doing a little slave talk. But that's what he basically saying. He asked, begging him to not put the bag over his head. You know how he don't like that game. Just let me go, let me go, let me go. You gonna kill me. Eddie don't let him go, of course. He put the bag over the man's head. He suffocated him or whatever until he passes out. And then Larry laying there, breathing all heavy. He gonna go to sleep. I mean, Eddie at this point gonna either have to kill him, because you can't let him go at this point. You can't. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, how long is you gonna drag it on? But Tyler Perry drags stuff on forever. We still don't know where hell Joey at. The last episode, the last scene, we see Marcy at the doctor's office, and she's having stomach cramps. Her stomach is in knots, and she's panicking. She's hyperventilating because she's like, I can't lose this baby. I can't lose this baby. The times before when I've been pregnant, I've never made it this far. 4 weeks past the furthest I've ever been before in a pregnancy. Because remember, her and Randall had multiple miscarriages. So, well, at least a couple. I think they said multiple miscarriages. So, of course, she's scared this particular time. And, I just can't lose this baby. And I said the last time, and I won't say it again. Marcy needs to lose this baby to escape Randall. One or two things has to happen in order for Marcy's story to continue and this bullshit to stop going on. Either Marcy has to lose that baby or someone has to kill Randall. It's that simple. And I feel like the season has gone on so long and none of the main characters have been killed off. One of them gotta die. Okay? One of them has to die. It's gonna either be Eddie or it's gonna be Randall. I feel like if Randall dies, that ties up a lot of loose ends. That's bullshit. That would tie up the whole, Marcy pregnancy thing, the whole Alex pregnancy baby thing. It just kind of ties up a whole bunch of loose ends or whatever. It'll even tie up the whole Larry situation with, suing people. It'll be, what I'm saying? I think that, so it sounds harsh, but either Marcy has to lose that baby or Randall has to die. Somebody got to go. I don't know who. So the doctor, just calm down, be calm. You can't be over exerting yourself, let's have some breathing things. So she calmed her down and she's like, is there anyone that I should call for you? And Marcy said, yes, call Brad. She's like, Brad Montgomery, Alex's husband? And she's like, yes, he's a friend of mine. Just call him and send his number's in my phone. The doctor going on the phone like, I don't see a Brad Montgomery. This Marcy say it's saved up under my future. I said, what? The doctor said what? She's like, just call him. It's under my future. I said, okay. That's what it is. So she called the phone, but she calls the house. I'm like, why would Marcy have Brad number at the house number? Wouldn't it be a cell phone? We ain't gonna talk about that. Loophole, plot twist, all that stuff. And so she called in the house. Alex answers. And she's like, doctor, is there a problem? Like, what's going on? Like, is something wrong? Did Randall come to you? She's like, no, it's not Randall. She's like, Marcy's here. She asked me to call Brad. I need to talk to Brad. Alex don't want to put him on the phone. Nope, he's asleep. She's like, oh, we know it's an emergency. I really need to talk to him. No, he's asleep. It is what it is. Now, Brad ass is not sleeping at all, okay? And he done told your ass, don't be lying to him. Don't be doing stuff behind his back. And you still doing stuff, but it is what it is. So she says, well, can you wake him up? She's like, no, I'm not going to wake him up, but I can give you Randall's phone number. That's Marcy's husband. You can call him. Like, you little bitch. So she's like, look, you don't know how awkward this is for me. Alex, don't do this to me. Can you please just put Brad on the phone? She's like, no, I'm not going to do that. It's awkward for me too. So, what I'm saying? Call Randall, but I'm not giving the phone. And then she hangs up the phone. Brad then comes walking out the bathroom like, oh, who's on the phone? And she looked guilty, bitch. She like, she just killed 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people, and she busted. And he's like, Alex, who was on the phone? And then the episode goes off. So I'm like, I want her to not tell, just so Brad can leave Alex. That's what I want to happen. But anyway, put your comments below to let me know how you felt about the episode. I will be back later on with another review, probably tomorrow. I think Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta comes on Thursdays. I'm going to have a special, special. I'm going to have a personal video up tomorrow. So I hope you guys, will watch that too. But other than that, I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Peace.